Take a moment to make your way onto your back. We're going to start on our backs. So you're coming into constructive rest. The legs are bent. If you need some support under your head, you can find that. And then gently close your eyes. Take a moment to close your eyes. Bring your awareness, your attention into your body. We're first going to do a little body scan. So just check in. Notice if you're holding your breath. And start to connect with the rhythm and pace of your breath, where you can feel your breath in your body. Try not to change it, taking this time to notice. And even as you're noticing your breath, it may start to change and shift. And then moving out of the breath into the body, we're doing a quick little scan. So just noticing again, if there's any area of the body that's holding a little bit more tension or feels a little bit more tight or sticky. And then start to bring your awareness, your attention into the mind. Noticing your thoughts. Noticing the quality and pace of your thoughts. And come into some humming breaths. Okay, we'll do 3. So on the exhale, you're going to make a humming sound in your body. Doesn't need to be in time with mine. You can just do it in your own rhythm. So nice natural inhale. Two more. And after that 3rd breath, and take a moment to check in if you feel any change in mind, body, or breath. And from there, stretch the whole body. So gently reach your arms overhead, point your toes. If a yawn needs to come in, invite it in. You're going to take the knees and bring them in towards your body. And start with a little bit of rocking. So nice and gentle. Rocking into the low back. And the hands are going to come onto the knees. You can invite this rocking. It's going to be even slower now. You can gently move side to side, up and down. And then start to make some circles. Nice slow circles, moving with breath, and then we're going to move in the opposite direction. Okay, this time the right leg's going to come in towards your body. You can extend your left, soften into your shoulders. Gently bring that leg in, give it a little bit of a hug, a little bit of a squeeze. Wind relieving toes. At any time through practice, you need a cleansing breath. Making sound, let it out. Gently bring that leg out to the side for a nice groin stretch. You're going to inhale, come back through center, and then take that leg across your body into a twist. If it feels, you can either look up towards the ceiling. If it feels okay, you can look towards the arm. And then let's come back through center. Both legs are going to come into the body again. Give yourself a little hug. We'll come to the other side. So this time left leg comes in. Gently extend your right leg. Soften into your shoulders. Give that leg a little gentle hug. Slow, steady breath. We'll take the leg, bring it out to the side for groin stretch. And then slowly come back through center for a twist. Same thing, soften your shoulders, either looking up towards the ceiling or maybe in the opposite direction. And then slowly come back through center. From here, we're going to bring our arms onto our thighs. Soften into your shoulders, and then nice and slow with breath. I'm going to take the arms and then bring them all the way down until the tops of the hands are touching, and then slowly back. So again, nice and slow, moving with your breath. I'm inhaling to extend and then exhaling back. Okay, this time the hands are going to come all the way to the ground. It's going to come into some bridge with movement. So rooting into your feet. We're going to do it a little bit different. We're going to exhale to lift. So you're going to exhale to come up. And then inhale to come down. If you want to move even slower, so I'm going to give another option. You can exhale to come up. Inhale at the top. And then exhale to come down. So just check in with what breathing feels more easeful in your body. Okay. The next time you come down, pause there. You're going to grab your Slowmo ball. So again, if you don't have a Slowmo ball, you can use a small little pillow or even a folded up blanket works fine. So we're going to lift up. You just want something soft under the sacrum. So we're placing that right under the sacrum. Hands can come onto the hips and the low belly. Pause here. Take a moment to invite your breath into this area of the body. And then start by making some little half circles. So you're moving the hips from one side to the other. Nice and slow. And then start to make full circles. Connecting with your breath, your body. And then we'll move in the opposite direction. And Hands are going to come onto the hips. Let's do some pelvic tilts. So inhale to tilt your hips towards your feet. And then as you exhale, tilt your hips towards your shoulders. So inhale towards the feet and exhale towards your shoulders. Nice and slow with your breath. Okay, this time we're going to bring the legs up towards the ceiling. Take a moment, check in. Try to really root into the thoracic spine and the back of your head, and we'll invite the arms up as well. So we'll point and flex the hands and feet. Start to wiggle your fingers and toes. Some little circles, inviting movement into all the joints. We're going to shake it out and shake the legs out. I like to cleanse in breath as I do that. So a nice exhale out the mouth. Okay, we're going to come into some starfish. So like you're holding a big beach ball in your arms. Inhale, arms and legs come out. Nice and slow. Exhale back through center. Keep a little bend into the knees. Using those deep core muscles while still keeping ease in the body. Allowing bridge to move you through practice. Sorry, your breath. The breath is the bridge between mind and body. So letting that breath guide you and move you through your practice. And the next time you come through center, we're going to draw the legs in, give yourself a little bit of a hug, slowly lower them down, reach your arms overhead, take a nice full breath here. Bending your legs, we'll root down, lift the hips up, remove that, place it to the side, bring your feet out nice and wide, cactusing your arms, and gently let the legs move from side to side. Windshield wiper legs. Moving with breath. Okay, the next time you come through center, we're going to press ourselves up and come all the way in to seated. So take your time, no rush. Okay, once you've arrived in seated, try to soften your shoulders. A moment, check in with your breath. Let's invite a little bit of movement into the head and neck first. So gently drawing one ear towards one shoulder. Keeping the tongue and jaw soft, opposite arm can come out. And slowly start to look down and up, inviting little bits of movement. Back up through center. Let's do the other side. Ear moves to shoulder. Other arm comes out, inviting those little bits of movement in. And gently coming up. This time we'll bring chin down towards chest. Nice and slow, side to side. And then come up. I had a big yawn that came out. Okay, so from here, we're going to root one hand down, nice and slow, reach the other arm up, exhale it over to the side for a nice lateral stretch. We're going to inhale, come up, and then exhale one more time. This time, inhale, come all the way up, exhale, other side. Halfway, exhale. This time, come all the way up, nice and slow, exhale, twist. Inhaling, come back through center again, soften, exhale to twist. Beautiful. Inhale, come back through center. We're going to extend. Actually, no, we're going to make our way to hands and knees. I want to do this part next. So come on to hands and knees. into tabletop position. So you're gonna root your hands down, soften the shoulders. We'll move through some cat-cow. So as you inhale, draw your body forward. As you exhale, press into the earth, arching through your spine. Inhale to come forward, nice and slow exhale. Allowing breath to guide your movement. Okay, the next time you come through center, we're going to do some little C curves. So you're going to move your hips towards the left and your head, making the C curve with your spine. Come back through center to the other side. So again, move with breath. Okay, and then back through center, we're going to curl the toes under. So rooting the hands down, exhale, press back into downward facing dog. You can pedal it out. So gently bend one leg and the other. Soften your shoulders. And then find stillness here. You're going to move through a super gentle flow. So inhale, draw your body forward into plank, lowering onto your knees all the way to your belly. Hands are going to be beside you. So inhale, come up into a little baby cobra. Exhale to lower. 2 more. Last one. Nice long spine. This time, we're going to come up into Sphinx pose. So soften your shoulders. Feet can be as wide apart as feels comfortable. And then those shoulders are right over top of the elbows. Slow, steady breath. Try to keep softness into your forehead and your jaw. Excuse me. And then as we come down, I'm going to bring one hand on top of the other. Your chin or your forehead can come onto your hands. Give your hips a little bit of a wiggle. Feet can come up. Let the legs move from side to side. Hands are going to come beside you. Press yourself up. As you exhale, come all the way back into child's pose. Soften your shoulders. Nice, slow, steady breath. Let yourself melt. Inviting the breath right into the back body. We're going to slowly take the hands towards one side of our mat, or in my case, my blanket. Really sink in, soften in. Back through center to the other side. Same thing, soften in. And then slowly inhale to come up into seated. We're going to come into a cobbler or butterfly pose. So from here, always an option to support your legs. This is not quite, oh, there we go. That's even. So you may want to have a little support in your legs. If you have a block, you may want to use it for your forehead. It's going to be here for about a minute. So take a moment to find ease in your body. whatever that looks like. And then nice inhale, we'll exhale, come forward, soften your shoulders, slow, steady breath here. So breathing right into the back body, allowing the jaw to soften. Take one more breath. And then slowly take your time, bring your legs together. I'm gonna wrap the arms around, exhale, a little twist. Inhale, come back through center, exhale, twist in the other direction. Inhale, come back through center. I'm going to give an option for Shavasana. So just check in because it depends on what time of day. You may want to sit in a seated meditation. You may want to lay down. So if you are laying down, I'll demonstrate. Bolster is really nice for underneath the knees. And then you can have a prop if you want under your head, and maybe even a blanket, like a nice warm, comforting blanket on your body if you need to. You're coming into more of a seated meditation. You can place something underneath the hips. Soften your shoulders, soften your jaw. And whatever posture you're taking for Shavasana, close the eyes. We're going to do 3 more humming breaths. So whenever you're ready on your exhale. Take a moment to notice your mind. If it feels any different from the beginning of practice. Your breath and your body. So to allow your exhale to become a little bit longer than your inhale. Focusing on connecting into the earth beneath you, rooting, grounding, melting. Allowing your whole body to surrender, soften into stillness. If you want to stay in Shavasana or meditation longer, please do so. And if you're ready to come out, you can take the hands and start to rub them together, creating some warmth and energy and prana. And then gently placing them anywhere on your body. I'm placing one over my heart and one over my belly. Take a moment here to seal our practice off. This is my body, this is my home. Maybe there's a word or a phrase that you like to say. Once we've created our sankalpas, we can repeat that after each practice. Sometimes even a simple thank you. Thank you, body, for all you do. Thank you, mind, for all you do. And then we'll place hands into the heart space. So you can do this laying or seated, gently bowing, head towards heart. And connecting qualities of the mind, the qualities of our hearts. Love, compassion, forgiveness, gratitude, and acceptance. Knowing that we are whole and complete exactly as we are. Honoring the love and light that resides within each one of us. Namaste. Thank you everyone for joining.